Boom. All right, we're back. We got Mike. Wow. Well, welcome everybody to the show. Took me a second. We'll figure it out. As you can see, Silver City is absolutely beautiful today. 71 degrees Fahrenheit, blue skies, and everyone's running across the street. Run! It's just a way to stay safe, I guess. I hope you're all having a great day. Happy to be back here painting. All right, let's get started, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art.
In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at this gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive on a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at Shane.com.
There's a lot of different other noises happening. My apologies. But I think we got it under wraps. We'll just cut that whole beginning out. Welcome everybody to the show. Appreciate you. I also don't have a camera in house. That would be normally on the bottom left, but no camera today. I don't know what's going on. A whole lot of new problems since we've fixed the computer right here. It runs a lot better. It's a lot more smooth. It just, the OSB I gotta work on. Didn't even think about it till about an hour ago, and I've been struggling with it ever since. So today we have a new camera. A new painting to do. This one. How y'all doing today? It's a big one. I'm reaching the top, you can't even see, but we really only need this today, and maybe I'll pull down some of this down here. I'll move the camera down so we all can see. But I don't know if any of you were here when a gentleman came in he wanted one of my paintings, but he wanted me to add to it, and I cannot do that. So what I could do is paint a few more paintings. And if he chooses one of those, and that's a sale. Hopefully he likes what he sees. And I have this canvas and the next canvas the same size that I can do something with that's pretty spectacular, I bet. But for now, what we want to do is kind of set it up as, like, what am I thinking, right? What am I thinking? And I'm thinking beautiful clouds. Big ass clouds. Just a normal looking cloud with some, what this gentleman does is has a bunch of rock, and he goes rock hunting, and he finds the coolest rocks, which you put under UV light and stuff, and it's a spectacular light show. Let's see, what are we looking for? Storm clouds, maybe? I just want a general, what are those called? There we go. I have this thing in my mind, and I don't think I'm going to use anything but my mind on this one. I have been studying clouds for a very long time. So, you know, I spent a whole decade of my life just enjoying sunsets in Tucson. And to me, okay, here we go. I'm trying to just pick up the stream, make sure everything is flowing the way it should be. We have audio. That's good. I'm trying to just pick up the stream, make sure. Boom, as you heard probably, it doubled up. It's a working. She's a working. I like that. I like that a lot. So, you can see at the bottom left, I put a little video in of me using the VR inside the art gallery. This was last year. My pops was here, and we were just messing around. There he is, and TC. He's working on the PC. Yeah, it's a fun little game. Okay, now back to this. I have studied clouds, like I say, for a long time. I think I can figure this out. And I'm just looking for a generalized shape. And if I can cut the painting into different sections, meaning I have a cloud structure, say, and some sky poking in, some sky here. There'll be some sky underneath, some sky around here. This thing comes out at us at a pretty, you know, it has a, that sound means it's coming forward. And then the bottom of the cloud, because we are on the ground, just huge sky, a window outside. And what I was thinking of doing, and I think this is a terrible line because it splits the painting in half, so we cannot have that. That is a no-no in art. What we can do is divvy it up. Let's say there's traveling clouds. So this one's going to be split into two. We'll put one over there and one over here, you know, because it's underneath. They're traveling, or the momentum of the clouds is the wind. The wind moves them. Look at that, the eraser worked. Beautiful. So I'm using a pencil right now just to kind of gather. Doon, 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 doon. And then down here, it's going to be like I want it to be, you're in the desert, but you're really close to the rocks. Methinks, I see it in my head. And may I say, that is the one difficult thing about doing paintings, or any sculpture, or any creation, really, is pulling out what you see from up here and putting it onto the world stage, well, just so anybody else can see it. So we have some of that. We need some plants here, obviously. We have the close rock. We have a distant valley, maybe, and maybe over here. horizon. Just keep stepping back, taking a gander. I like it. I think I can put some mountains over here. But the majority of this is mass line work. These rocks are going to be very beautiful because there are rocks within here that are just, you know, it's like I want it to be maybe how he feels when he's out hunting for these rocks. You know, immersed in the weather, the views, the beauty, the landscape. He probably has a, yeah, I know he does. It's a very powerful UV flashlight, and he goes out and shines it upon the rock. Now these rocks are everywhere. Probably Saturday when we have a better basis here, I'll pull up I'll make a little slideshow of his rocks that he shared with me before, and we'll put it down there in the bottom corner as opposed to a fun video. I have a customer coming in, so let me help with the door. That's a very heavy door, isn't it?
Well, I'm an old lady, very strong.
Well, welcome to my studio.
You just opened?
No, I've been here for some years.
You have?
Yeah, I have a, I mean, it doesn't look open outside, right? It looks very,
Well, I'm never on the street.
oh, well, there you go. Yeah, this is my work. All the work here is what I do. Many different landscapes.
Yeah,
I use a very fine paintbrush.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That painting took 3 years to do.
Patience.
A little bit of patience, yes. I'm live on the internet when I paint, so I kind of share the moment with people. And all this stuff is when I was cool. Here's a New York Times article about my store in Tucson.
Oh,
It was all local and American made glass, so very artistic, all the way down to, of course, functional.
I love glass earrings.
Yeah, well, we got some. Made in Tucson. Again, I was very adamant about buying from people I knew.
Yeah, that's always best.
It's best. It's not great for retail,
Yeah.
but it is best, I think. It's supporting of all the artists.
Very cool. How much are the earrings?
20.
I lose them. I was lose just one.
Can you give me a hand?
I made a bracelet of all my
Oh.
symbols.
Very cool.
Well, when I buy them, it means that I know that. This is acrylic? Oh,
Acrylic, yes.
I can't say I'm a watercolorist and printmaker. I've never been able to use acrylic.
Wow, watercolor is very difficult.
I like that. No kidding.
No kidding.
I'm trying some new techniques, and I'm going through a lot of expensive painting.
Oh yeah. Isn't that something about art? It's very expensive. I had a friend come with me to get these canvas, and nobody knows really, unless you're an artist and you're out there.
No, you don't.
No.
And they also don't know that the simpler it is, the harder it is to do.
Yes, ma'am.
But who
That's-
did? I mean, I just don't know what I'd do if I didn't paint. So all I want to do is paint and read.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I wish somebody would clean my house. That's all I have to be doing right now.
Oh, you're hilarious.
That's really interesting. That's really neat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very neat.
Thank you.
I had one of those 100-year lobbies.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They flower every century plant.
I had been in the house for couple of years ago, all of a sudden I see, voodoo,
Mm-hmm.
voodoo,
Nice.
voodoo, voodoo.
Yep.
It was so cool.
Yeah. They
Really
move.
loud.
They really grow very fast when they start, don't they?
Yeah, and then that's it.
And then that's it for another century.
And they have all kinds of babies around.
Yes.
I won't live to see it, but somebody else will.
Yes, and those are all my prints, of course, of paintings that I've sold or some that are still even in here.
Well, that's how you pay for it.
That is how I'm working on paying for it all.
I know. Trust me, I've been there. When my husband and I moved out here 30 years ago, we had a gallery down on Broadway.
Oh, cool.
Sculptor.
Oh, neat.
And unfortunately, he passed away about 6 years later.
Hmm.
Thought I would go back to New York, and I said, nah, I'll live here.
All the work. So you would like these?
Yeah.
You gonna pay cash?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then 20 bucks. We'll make it simple. I got a little pouch for them. I really appreciate it, and I hope you wear them well. I'm sure you will.
Like I said, I just love the glass earrings. I think they're so cool.
And thank you so
I
much.
took a stained glass class one
Ooh.
time with the intention of making a lamp. Well, I
Ooh.
couldn't do things. I just cut myself.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I appreciate you.
Well, good luck.
Oh, thank you. I mean, 5 years running now,
Oh, good.
and
Well, it's funny. I came down to see Carlene's work next door,
okay, yeah, it's space.
and didn't know that was here.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi.
I shall spread the word.
Well, you feel free to. Thank you. Enjoy your day. All right, let me get the door. My 180-pound door. Solid wood, solid glass. So, Laura Dezart, welcome. I explained pretty much what I was doing here. Big cloud painting. We're having a horizon line right about here. There's a bunch of rock that are below here. It's for the guy who came in to buy that one painting the other week, and I wasn't ready to add to the painting. So, I appreciate you all for showing up, saying hello. I hope your day is wonderful. That nice lady just bought some glass earrings, which another lady in Tucson made them. I've been thinking I'm almost out. I might have to make some glass earrings myself. Oh, by the way, very cool stuff. Let me turn you over here. Burp. See those two canvas down there? So that's the beginning of, well, what I'm planning to do is I'll set up I have a couple big plastic tables or whatever. We'll just do one to begin with. Boom, table, or I'll use these round tables. And people will come in, and these will be set up more stable, but a little painting class or whatever. People have been asking me here in town to host painting, you know, a little wine and painting, whatever they want. I don't really care. I don't drink. Maybe a little smoke and paint. I don't know. What are these people into? So we have a nice big painting here to do, and that's what we're gonna do. On the bottom left is a little while ago, maybe a year or so ago. That's me and my pops and Bearded. We're all just chilling and using the VR goggles and having a fun time here in the art gallery. Oh my gosh, that was a... All right. I'm going to wear my mask. Oh, because I need to mix up some paints. Now, I want to mix up a lot. I need to mix up kind of a lot of paint. So the blue, we'll start with the blue everywhere, and we'll go from there. So, blue, sky blue. It's a sky blue kind of day, people. 72 degrees Fahrenheit here in New Mexico, and absolutely beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. So I need to find something I can, I guess I'm not using this, huh? That'll work. That'll do, pig. So first thing I'm going to do is mix up some paint. So we have a bunch. Because that's awesome to not run out. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Oh, this is nice. Happy to be back here painting. So we got a little bit of blue, a little bit of white. I'm gonna stir it up. Put a little bit of medium in there. Help it out. Got to thin it out, you know. And it's gonna need more white. So what I really want to do is have probably two of these set up. One with the darker blue, one with the lighter blue, and then one medium. So I guess that's three, isn't it? But I'm not going to do that. Great rules to live by, great ways to do things, but sometimes you can affect the different color just by adding a little bit of one or the other. So if it's blue and white, you add a little bit of white or add a little bit of blue. Just keep it simple. There are rules you can follow, make things easier, or you can make your way. So we got a nice sky blue here. I'm just trying to, I need a little, it's still too blue, which is cool, but not too cool. So we're just mixing. How's life in Laura D's art world? Hopefully well. When I was in Mexico, and I was working on this painting. Let me show you guys. Look at that, we got a lot more done. Got all the upstairs done. The tile, I want to work on the tile a little more. But when I was working on this painting, I had realized that it certainly is easier to do the line work when the painting is laying flat. All right, here we go. That's the darkest of the blues right now. Maybe I'll incorporate, oh, I should, huh? Like, how crazy do I get? I should get pretty crazy with this. So, there's one color. Let's get crazy. Let's do something worth doing it. You know what I'm saying? We just need more palettes, more buckets for paint. Arr. Let's think about this. We got the blue. I want a darker blue, for up here on top,
My sleep is so bad.
and then lighter on the bottom.
I feel so unproductive.
Oh, Laura. Well, man, I understand. I wish I had solutions. Make sure to try to expend as much energy while the sun is up as you can. That's the simplest way of putting, use your body during the day so that at night it wants to and needs to rest. Or what I used to like doing, which when I wasn't doing a lot of that, which was just staying awake until you need real sleep. And it's just kind of like pushing yourself. Hey, if I'm not gonna, if my body's not doing it, I'm gonna do it. So I just create different worlds for my body to live in. Ooh, I found a bucket. That's a perfect one. A glass lid. So I'm not saying that's a correct option at all. I'm sorry that your sleep patterns are changed up. Now for this one, we're going to add a little bit of darker to it. Whoa, that might have been too much. That's okay. A midnight blue, way too much, yo. That's cool though. We're gonna need a lot more blue. And that's what, so the thing is with these rocks is that they glow in the night.
My city is hosting an art event where they take submissions of bright and colorful art. They then print them on window clings for the shop windows downtown.
Cool.
So I'm going to submit 3 pieces.
Nice. Do it, yes. That sounds wonderful. And that blue looks great. What do I know? I want this one to be not so bright. Well, I wish you luck on that, Laura. Do you have an idea of which pieces you're going to submit? And are there a lot of artists up there in New Brunswick? I'd love to know. Oh, hello, Sandra. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. About ready to
Start something new.
big cloud painting.
And you got a haircut.
I cut it myself and I shaved.
Yes, you did.
I did the whole 9 yesterday. Right now I'm mixing up some blues, the dark blue for the, and then we're gonna go down to the light blue, horizon line, big cloud, and colorful, crazy, looks like radioactive rocks up close.
Wow.
Because they exist. With the proper flashlight, you can go out and hunt crazy, colorful rocks. I had no idea. I had no idea that they were so, wow, if you were to take a UV light out there. Which then in turn, some insects and birds see in UV. Mm-hmm. That's what they're seeing, a world of wild color. Blows my mind.
That we can't see.
It blows my mind. So this man, he collects rocks, showed me. Tomorrow, Saturday's show, I will put together a little, bunch of pictures that he has of these incredibly beautiful rocks. So I want to kind of incorporate some of those real close here, a landscape off in the distance because he goes out hunting rock. So I want to give him a painting.
I'm going to submit my next painting I show.
Very nice.
A digital portrait of Anna Green Gables, famous Canadian story.
Too many artists here in New Brunswick. She's gonna submit rocks painting. Oh, nice. The one you showed me.
Canada?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, she sent this, and I was working on this piece. Which
Yeah, you've done a lot more work on it since I saw it last year.
probably. Speaking of doing a lot more work on things, I just got back from Mexico and did a lot more work on this one.
Yes, you did.
You know, got a lot of this done. I'm going to redo this, but I was just kind of, you know, figuring it out. But yeah, pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about this. I just got to get started on it. Now I have this, so I can use that. And since the cloud is, there's one cloud up here, and then there's some clouds that are going to be down here, the traveling, you know. And hopefully I can get the fade correctly, which I'm going to need to grab a stepping stool. Anyway, you're looking great, all happy and shiny. What's new? I'll turn this off even. I'll be right back, people.
Is this thing on?
All right. Patience.
I'll let you get to it.
Well, I love seeing you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for glowing up my day. You have. I love it. I'm happy. I'm happy you're walking around and
Yeah, I hope I make it back to my car.
for sure, for sure.
I'll let you get creative and do your thing.
With the most stupidest music ever. We don't need to hear the Ninth Symphony by Beethoven. We know Beethoven. All right, yes, thank you. I will get started. This is when all the magic happens. Magic. I hope. I've been looking at this painting in my head for 2 weeks now. So I hope it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad. All right. Enjoy your walk.
I shall.
Cool, cool. Thank you for coming in. All right, people. Okay, I see 2 coats happening. I see a future. Yeah, we're gonna have to work this out. Thank you guys for being patient, allowing me to say hello. I may just have to go darker or just transition. So what I'm doing here, I don't know if you guys can see. No, you can't see at all. How about now? How about now? Why don't I show you what I'm doing? You can see the lines go in this way, and then coming in this way, and then going in this way, and then going out that way. I'm doing that on purpose, because all of this will be in the backdrop anyway. It'll be the part of the sky that's way up high. So anything that will have any kind of movement, I can use as a cloud or just a piece, what do you call it? Humidity, anything. All we want to do is cover the whole canvas with the color. And again, we'll probably have to just keep going with this color until we get the proper feel. I kind of feel that that's going to be the thing here. Acrylics do not act like oil. And the oil painter right now would be like, haha, this is why I use oil. But I don't need oil, and I can blend acrylics. In the long run, my paintings are just lines, yeah? So my paintings run perfectly as the way they are. So again, just creating movement in the sky. And the skies keep on turning. Anyway, there's diaphragms in this mask I'm wearing are vibrating, which is very strange. Going directly across because a lot of this is right in front. And on the side, I just go a little bit of an angle. I'm just trying to soften up all the lines. Again, they're going to be covered in lines. This whole painting is lines. I gotta make sure to get the top, at least past that lip. And I just want to match the angles. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. The wheel in the sky, you can't slow down, you can't let go, and you can't hold on, you can't go back, and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. Woo! Let's go. It's like one of my favorite Grateful Dead lyrics from back in the day. Back in the day. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Somebody should mash up those two songs together. So a lot of manipulation of the line work in the painting just to get it blended, just to get the right kind of movement. It's all about the movement. Step back. I can't tell if that's blurry. That looks best. Make sure the sides are done. This painting will be framed. I promised him that. I'd have all the paintings framed, which doubles the price of the paintings, so I don't mind. I need to really start framing my other ones. All right, so soon, I guess right here, this is where one of the clouds kind of bulkhead is, but we got to get below it or behind it so that whatever we do on top, it shall be perfect. I'm excited. Are you guys as excited as me? Now remember what I said, there is going to be another coat here. Cool, Laura. I'll be right here. Dog will hunt. Don't fall. This is actually kind of perfect. Kizzle Pizzle! What's up, dude? Welcome to the show. How are you? Starting a new painting. A new painting. Nice to see you, bro. I hope all is well in your world. Okay, so since we're out of this color, which is good, because we got to let this part dry. So we're going to come in with the medium tone, which what I'm going to do here is grab some of this. Oh, I still have it. I still have more to work on it. I went on vacation and yeah, it's still here. It's right over there. I got to get it done because it's going to Colorado and I got to make time to get there and get her done. So thank you for reminding me. All right, this is a little bit darker. It's cool, it's cool. So a little bit more blue in there. So what we're gonna do is today we're putting up the different shades here of color. And then what we'll do oh, that made me dizzy. So check it. So come in here, come in here. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, nothing has happened yet. I've been busy. Hell, I've been trying to stay off of YouTube as a viewer and just put in my work in life, you know? So, seems ironic since I post on YouTube. Granted, I still get my Cletus McFarland or whatever, some racing in. But for the most part, I've been really focused on trying to get my work done, sir. Hang on a second. Are you using a new kind of paint, hence the reason for the mask? Oh, no. Nope. Just today, on days like this, I have to, since I'm putting a lot of paint on this, it's stinking up the whole place and I gotta wear it. Because, you know, I'm a dirt bag. We can't breathe paint. What? That's crazy. So no, once I start my line work and stuff, I'm just trying to stay healthy today because I want to play later on some video games and not be all headache about it. I get pretty headache pretty easy. But no, it's the same paint. I'm just allergic to it. But luckily, when I get just a little bit of it, it's not harmful as much if I just do the line work, so that's why you normally don't see me wearing it. I am a robot. I have come here to paint. Remember, multiple, we're going to go in with the darker blue, so none of this really, we're just gathering the weight of the painting early on. Yeah, that's a hot mess, all right, bro. That's great. So yeah, what that's generally called the hot mess is blocking, and all artists will do it. They just block in the idea, and then once you block in the idea, you can start just messing with it. What? We're messing with it. What? We're coming with it. What? I'm a robot. What? I'm a... Okay. Sorry. I get excited. Whatever. I'm just filling in the canvas. See, there's a big cloud that goes here. So, you know. Now let's get the lighter color in. Now we'll do the horizon up. Well, actually not the bottom part. Like, so the basic. Okay, I'll do it. Why not? We'll just add some white in down here. So yeah, the horizon line is going to be down here, which I think I need to make this kind of happen now. Yeah, it needs more white. Oh, shell. I'm trying not to overspray onto the paintings that already exist on the wall. It's my worst nightmare. Jesus, like that. Just flinging paint, dude. Don't do that. Don't fling paint, dude. Okay? Okay? Granted, I should be working bottom, top down. I did do the bottom real quick, but that's okay. Cloud there. Cloud there. Something like that. The thing is, these clouds are not attached, so we'll work that all out too. Let's get in the, so a little bit more white in here. That's what I'm talking about when you don't need to have the pre-mixes done. You just pre-mix them on the fly, dog. Have some confidence, you know. That's all you really need. Aren't you here just in the nick of time, dude? What's up, TJ? TJC Gaming in the house. How you doing, boss? I gotta act quick right now. We have the 3 essential colors that we're going to be throwing out here. Nighttime sky, sunset sky, whatever. You and me both, brother. You and me both. So now I'm just going to act between the 2 colors. Just go between and keep blending upward. Hard to breathe in this damn thing, I'll tell you what. It's not easy, yo. It's not easy, yo. Move back and forth between the 2. It'll show some stuff happening, and you just cross hatch that out, and it all blends away, dog. Like little figure 8s, all blends away. I'd love to create like a, what is it? I want this thing to be just punching out. It's going to be a big old cloud. It's going to be crazy, dog. It's going to be crazy, dog.
I have the same mask. It is hard to breathe.
Hell yeah, it is. So yeah, voila. Let's work our way up. Stay together. All right. Now that we got that, I'm just going to be tucking it in here so that I can be a little more free with it, you know? See what I did there? I changed the direction immediately, which is pretty cool. What I'm looking to do is really just bring out that wide angle lens that people are so interested in these days. Like, look at this, I'm a Hollywood producer. I do it all the time. All right, so there's that. Now we could take a little, let's get this damn thing off. Thanks KP for stopping in and saying hello. Get back to work, would you? And yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here getting the upper part now done. So this is looking great down here, by the way. We'll go back up to the top. Let me just show you. It's such a big painting. Doesn't even fit in the whole scene. All right. So what we want to do now is blend together the darker blue with the other blue and then work our way down with both colors so that I can just keep doing what I did down here, but up here. And then we'll do that middle blue, kind of work out those threes, and then we put the cloud in. We might even put the cloud in sooner than later, but first I need to get some water and clean this brush out. So IceBees writes back. Actually, you can come with me. Let's go back here and open this door. It is now an ASMR channel. I bet you didn't know. Somebody said I could tag my art channel into ASMR tag and I would get a lot more people. Ew. All right, let's take a breather. Let's take a look-see. Let's see what we got going on. Step back. I like it. We just got to mix together a bunch more paint and kind of do it again. So, the dark blues, I suppose, we'll go over here. Yes, dark blue. A teensy bit of black. Oh, that was way too much black. Let's see what color this is going to be. You know, happy accidents still occur years after Bob Ross's death. He's the creator of the happiest accident. Oh, it's pretty black. I put too much black in. Which is okay, because that means I just got to put more blue in. And reality okay. I'm just going to stand next to the window because that's the freshest air we got. It's really dark. It's getting more blue. Is what we want. But we need more blue. So yeah, with those new easels that I got, I have 2. I'm going to get 2 more, and then I'm going to stabilize them somehow. And then I'm going to, I have the canvases ready. I can do the advert for the painting class. And for all you people who want to start painting in life, I will have little creative boxes where you can have a canvas, an easel, some paint, some paint brushes, all the things that I use, and you can do it yourself. Or great for gift giving if you know young artists who are thinking about starting art as an idea. I say a nice cheap starting setup is a good, art stuff is not cheap, you know. So being able to start inexpensively, which is something I want to help with. All right, put the mask back on because it's awesome. Because I'm so damn health conscious, I can't help myself. And then when I get this done, before we start the clouds, TJ, we should do some videos. I'm just saying. I don't know, what did I just say? Who's in charge? All right, come across here. We got a nice mix of blues and black. Basically, we just want to mix it down, son. Go crosshatch. That way. Go back that way. The eye will transition by itself. That's where the magic comes in. Don't be afraid to put the paint on the canvas, god darn it. Paint's expensive, but you got to use it. It's just a fucking, pardon me, it's just how it is. You just got to do it. A really nasty midnight blue. Isn't nice? Ah! Fuck it. Excuse my French, dude. I really gotta watch my mouth. pulling the paint up best as I can, pulling it sideways, and then giving it some soft touches. Now, I think I'd use a bigger brush. I could use a bigger brush, and it would work. So why don't you use a bigger brush? Word? Couldn't tell you. I like the finesse of the, gives me more operational movement. What does that mean? I get to put more lines in. So right now I'm putting in some paint so I can come in with that color and blend it out. I think I could go not so centered. I don't know. I'll stick with it. I'll go centered. Let's stay centered, shall we? Okay, so that's that. Go grab the other color. Skadooshki. Skadooshki. Come in with it. Okay, real simple. Wacky wild paint fun parties. Oh. I was thinking about the cool commercials. What? Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? Let's put that in real quick, and then let's go back to the dark real quick. Let's fall off the letter real quick, and then get right back up on that horse. You can see I'm just covering up the paint I just put on there to kind of give it a different gray. Just be free, you know. Don't press yourself into doing one thing and sticking to that. Be open to seeing what is happening and how you can fix it or not fix it, or just let it be. Maybe it becomes something. Chaos is a weird thing, you know. I don't know. Holy shit, that's cool. Sorry, excuse my language. You guys can't see because of the glowing of that. A little bit better. And you're like, how are you going to transition from that to that? I don't know. Let's work it out right now. I'm going to put a bunch of paint on the canvas. Yeah. You got to be kind of quick because acrylic does dry and it's not an unforgiving paint. It is an unforgiving paint. Doesn't care about me. It don't love me. It just love my doggy style. Remember Snoop Dogg? You guys remember Snoop Dogg? You keep the dog pound out of here. All right. This is funny. Cloud in the middle, clouds on the side, clouds up the street and everybody ride. Techno. No? Nothing? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, we got it much darker than before, which that's just what we call a change. Oh, it's beautiful. So I'm trying to gather a little bit of dark blue in the middle. Again, it'll be covered up. It'll be covered up all appropriately by clouds. So anywhere I find a problem, that's called a cloud. You get me? There are no problems. It's kind of like easy as space. To paint space. It's pretty similar. So okay, now that we got that, let's gather some of this into here. Let's see what I can do. Let me stop falling. Pulling it this way, showing that the general chaos in the sky, the clouds, the wind, water. Big cloud. Big cloud. So all this will be adapted with the lines, all the thousands of lines I'll put on it, obviously. It's all part of the crazy chaos. So yeah, all the color, all the mixins and the fixins. I got a drop. I got drops. Who put these drops on? Okay, so this could generally work right now. It's because I'm trying to show, here, I'll show you the, let's put the landscape in. That'll definitely help. Okay. All I want to do is block out the base. I was thinking of doing. Doing something I've done back in the day. And it really comes out with a good look to it. And I'll show you. Which is it's real chaos. I'm trying not to think about it, and then you can't go wrong. So essentially, here. I don't want to leave too much of a lip on top either, so I'll keep fixing it, organizing it. So it all just kind of makes sense. And yeah, I'm going real dark with the base right now, because this is supposed to be the last hour, last couple hours of light. You heard? Oh shit, I ruined all that. No such thing as ruining, thank goodness. I don't have a real problem with this side. So that just cut the painting. That's good. Now what we're going to do is just fill this in, and I could just add another paint. I'm going to add some burnt sienna to it, to the blue and brown, and just get nuts. Have it all blend together. Have it all do its thing. Because, by the way, this is what we're doing here is rocks. Exactly. You can even throw, well, we're going to have, this is going to be so color, you're going to be like, wait, that's not real. But all the while, I'll show you, while I'm doing it, we'll have pictures that are very real. You know what I mean? Kind of putting in the darkest quotient of browns and blues and blacks, so that it kind of is reminiscent of like, oh, I get it. That's the, you know, nighttime version of the land. Can't wait to take this freaking mask off, dudes, and breathe again. I like to breathe again. Won't you like to breathe with me? Breathe with me. Something like that. Ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's do this. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Just looking to cover the painting. And these colors are just perfect. So right now, if I was not wearing my mask, I'd be done. Ooh, I'm done, you know. But since I'm wearing my mask, all we got to do now is let this dry and put in the cloud. We don't have to let it dry to put in the cloud. We can put it in the cloud first. But like any Hollywood movie, whatever you're watching, it's like there's a certain color that they've enabled or just focused on in the scene, and the scene acts as that color.
therefore distinguishing different scenes and different emotions in the movie through color. You might notice this in, I don't know, a lot of films. Every film. Same thing with painting. You kind of want to have a tone, and once you got your tone, you can kind of, whoo, get nuts. And again, I'm covering up the canvas. I think as an artist, that's very important. I think even if you display a white canvas, you better have painted that canvas white. You know? You're not allowed to just leave some canvas open as a finished product. That's just me, though. Maybe. Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Just breaking stuff. Don't worry about me. Voila. Okay. Now, voila. So what we have here is a very interesting idea. Obviously this mid-tone is going to have to be toned way down, but you're in luck. That's what's going to happen. But we needed to get the blue on the backdrop just because the blue is the part of the sky that used to be there, yeah? It's turning dark. This is when Homeboy goes out with his flashlights and hunts for rock. And boy, are we going to make it a scene. I hope. Look, I can't guarantee anything, people. I'm just a man dressed like another man pretending to be another man. How'd that go? A little Tropic Thunder for you. But yeah, you can see it's going to be night. I'm going to have to pull the camera further away, aren't I? Isn't that crazy? The canvas is too big. What am I going to do when I paint my giant canvas? Let's put some cloud in real quick. Can we put some cloud in? Cloud in? Can we put some cloud in? Cloud in? I want to see some cloud in. Cloud in? Let me see some cloud in. A cloud in? I want to have some cloud in. A cloud in? Someone show me cloud in. And a cloud in. How can all right, I'm sorry. I'm pretty excitable. So in painting clouds, lots of seas. You know, seas, all kinds of seas. That's really what you want to do. Different sizes seas. And then the clouds have faces. Don't fall. Don't fall now. Again, this is the first blocking of cloud, and I'm looking to kind of, I want to see some of this white here. I have too much blue, which is fine. Okay, it's not that fine. But you can see everywhere that the canvas is showing through, I'm just going to come in with some cloud. This is going to be much bigger than you can imagine. That's the biggest cloud I've ever seen. That's what you're going to say when I'm done. But until then, just look silly. We're here to be fun. Are you having fun?
8 pounds a gallon. That's how much clouds weigh. That's how much water weighs. It's a lot of stuff. So as you can see, closer, bigger. Then we're gonna, this is the front of it, right? And then pareidolia, you'd be like, that cloud's motioning. They do. Clouds motion, cactus motion. Their movement is just smaller and more refined than ours. I know this one's a little too blue, but we fix. Shapes, baby. Talking shapes. I mean, does it? You never know. How do we make it stretch? So what has to happen here is a wider berth. To show that that one's way up top, and then this one is right here in front of you. It's the worst having the white and the blue, but I'll deal. Again, just a blocking, just the two of us. Just the blocking, just an idea. Everything is going to change. If you've seen any of my shows, boy, do you know that. Things change, bro. And you find new ways to change it. Ghost wisps. Things will happen. Things will happen. No worries. I'm really thinking too, it's getting that transition down right now, or next. Not right now. I need a break. I need to step back, take a look as a whole. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, hello. What we gonna do, Elizabeth? As a wizard. I need more white paint. I want a break, but I can't take one. Just never works out. Just wanted something back there. Probably over here. There's a huge cloud miles up in the air, and with that, there's a lot that comes with that. Can I? Really can't go wrong. Wind's picking up. That's good. Because you know why I can't go wrong? Because I'm going to paint over this stuff with the transitions anyway. I'm just trying to have some fun here. Just see if I can't think about something that I want to do that I can't quite, that I know doesn't work. But here's the thing about painting and art and what we're doing and what you can do or choose not to do. We can choose to make things look realistic. We can choose to make things look obscure and just totally non-realistic. I like to have a little happy medium when I do paintings, and my landscapes are, yes, very, I guess, have some realism to them, as well as this quirky, different kind of feel. Like, why is that that way? And so, as an artist, it's your prerogative to do whatever you want. And me, I tend to push my limits, whether they're right or wrong. And I hope we all do. I mean, it's best to know what's right, right? But, so I'm kind of just figuring it out, like, what if the whole, what if this all was a cloud? So I'm just kind of working it out to what I see, and I think it's a little break time. I've been at this for 1 hour and 49 minutes. We have, sucked at my job. Man, I'm good at this, man. Look at all that. What's the problem? What's the problem at the bottom, man? You do this for a living, man? There's my first ever painting. Finished painting. So I'll leave you guys at this moment just with a little chill meditation. Give me 5 minutes, yo. TJ knows what's up. One's in the house. Oh, one's in the house. You guys get to look at the video down on the bottom left of me shooting up the art gallery. That's fun. Yeah, we got it.
Cool oncoming fist light skin tone.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom, I'll be right back. Híjola. Oi, 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 oi. Clouds. Tonight at 11. So yeah, the transition's got to be dealt with, but maybe not. Man, that's some bright clouds, and they just like all by themselves. There's nothing going on. I didn't add to them. I just put a little blocking down, and you know, they're just starting to shape up. So as we can see, maybe you can and maybe you can't. The sky is this way up top, and the sky is this way at the bottom.
Cloud, thumbs up, light skin tone.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, we have a V at the top and a pyramid at the bottom, so that everything kind of just comes in a fisheye motivation, you know. But again, it's all going to be line work, so none of it.
Jerry Tulip.
None of it really matters.
No audio.
Oh. Jerry too lit. How about now, buddy? How about now? Catch me outside. Ooh. Back to the bright. Back to the bright. So, this is all cloud. It's just a giant, crazy cloud. How you doing today, Jer? Hopefully well. And again, with the right wisps, with the right lines,
Everything will be all right.
Jerry Tulip says, "Doing fantastic, you."
Yes, sir. Having a wonderful day. I always love starting new paintings. Crazy paintings. Like this one. It's so wild. I'm gonna have to put some white in here and create some shadow before this all dries out, eh? So down here on the bottom, obviously, yeah, I had a lot of fun last night playing Warzone with you and Bearded. It was a good time, dude. A good time. Again, I'm just blocking. We're just blocking. We want to create the pattern, and then we'll build upon the pattern cellularly, hence the lines. All perfect. No reason to fret. Oops, you guys couldn't even see any of that. I'm such a great, videographer. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating the bottom of the cloud, which has shadow. It has everything that bottoms of clouds have, because where exactly is the light? Well, right now it's actually coming from back there, so it wouldn't be so bottom lit, so much bottom shadow, which is fine. We just cover it up with some white. Yeah, the center piece of cloud is not going to really work. But what will work? Oh, not that. Ah, shucks. Let's clean the brush. Don't put the brown in the clouds. So obviously the weight is wrong, but we have to account for all there's whole skies left and right of us, right? And they have reaching out cloud disbursement. So I'm kind of, I went somewhere and took a picture, and I picked the best cloud to take a picture of. It seems like what this would be, right? Whole lot of clouds in the sky, but this one was the best. So again, I'm just going to cover up different structures, everything being different from the one before, because it is all just different. Oh, Laura, thank goodness you have a place to lie down. Please rest. Drink some water. I hope you are drinking water. People think I'm nuts, but here, I'm going to share something with you right now. My Korean yoga people that I went to for years, it was the best thing I've ever done. Their practice in water alone, and I've done this ever since. And I don't do it every time, but I kind of do. I started thinking about it because people started asking me, you do that every time? I'm like, I don't know. But it kind of does. It's just a nicer way to experience the water. And here it is. Take a gulp of your water, hold it within your mouth, and gulp it 7 times. You may think of your 7 chakras being lit. You may think of people you know, 7 family members, your pets, your mailman, I don't know. People you want to shine the light on. And I'll tell you what, every time you drink water from now on, there's a consciousness to that, that now you're giving positivity to your body or neighbors or families or friends or pets or mailmen, whatever it is. So cheers to you. I hope you feel better. And you know, maybe sometimes you don't get all 7 gulps in, but that doesn't, it's not a challenge. It's just a way to think about water. We've all seen that gentleman, and he's praying on the water, and the water does all this different kind of geometry. Well, let's go. This is a wild cloud. We'll see how much of this lasts. Got to be a little bit bigger. We out here in the desert, man. These clouds are crazy. These clouds is crazy these days. Obviously, it's way too bright down here compared to what's up top. But don't worry. You're just having fun right now. You having fun right now? I'm making elephants in the sky. I mean, when do we have a chance to do that? When do we get the chance to make elephants in the sky? So what I'm going to do is we're gonna have to come in from this right about here. I don't mind all this. I mean, I don't like this, but what's not to like here? You know, you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta see things differently. Throw up a couple smash brushes and don't worry about it. We're looking for, again, a V on top and a pyramid on the bottom. I want you to be smelling the desert. And we're gonna light up these rocks like it's crazy. You're gonna be like, that doesn't exist. And I'm gonna say, go to your backyard with a black light tonight and find yourself a rock that does exist, because they do exist. And this is gonna be so crazy with line work, because that was the request. So for now, we have this. I'm gonna grab some of this dark. I'm gonna grab, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do, people? Freak out? Freak out. That's terrible. Terrible, but it's okay. Happy accidents are always beautiful. Thank you, Bob. You know, be happy. It's just about down here. Get back up here and get down here and here. Yada ba 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 ba. Let's see. What do I do? What do I do? Take some of that. Take some of that and go like that. Take some of that. Take some of that and go like that. Once you got that and get that and go like that. Da, da, da. Da, da, do, do. Pyramid, dog. V on top, pyramid on the bottom. V on top, pyramid on the bottom. That's going to be a cloud right there. But we're just getting that transition. Oh, don't give me lip. I hope and I dream. Huh. There I go with the brown again. A little bit I can tolerate. It's kind of like a reflection off the ground. This is going to be dramatic. This is obviously a very dramatic painting. Come on, give me that V. I don't know where that brown came from. Do 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 do. Gotta get enough. That shadow sky. Yeah, colorful. There's gonna be some more up here on top. That's just clouds. Oh, clouds, dude. You know what I mean? Who gets it? Who gets it? Yeah, more on the top. We definitely have, so this is good. There's a little smile here at the bottom. I want more of my pyramids here. And the smile allows us to sit in the painting while the pyramid part goes around your visuals, and then the V part up here puts it over you. And now you've just witnessed the magic. All right, I'm being stupid. My apologies. But it's true. You have witnessed the stupid. No, but the visual excitement, what you know we're trying to do as artists is put you in it, yeah? Give you a moment to see the painting and be in it. Maybe just to witness it. Maybe if it's the Mona Lisa, to be like, why don't she have no eyebrows? You know, stuff like that. So here's the transition point of the lens. Hopefully this is what you can do well when you get behind the wheel. cross them over. And I think what happens is you're just letting the mind decide how to travel through that little, see what I mean there? See what I mean there? And then what we'll do is we'll cover it up with clouds here and there, here and there, here and there. And then bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada blah, 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 like that. All together now. Artists. What a bunch of knuckleheads, huh? Now, most of the painting on here is dry, right? And I just have this cup in front of me. I'm not wearing my mask because I got the window open, the wind is cracking. It's just blowing. Silver City is awfully windy. It's the one kind of kicker. Okay, I think we got it. I think I can pull this off. What do you guys think? I didn't want to do that, but sometimes you don't want to follow the geometry above when you're doing these. What you want to do is kind of create your own path. And really, I'm just trying to fix any mistakes that I see, which is an easy way to make a cloud. And yeah, it's blue. Calm down. You can make clouds, whatever, as long as you fix them. Whatever that means. But I'm obviously trying to gather this depth, not only are you on the ground and these rocks are going to be so beautiful and so up close to you and personal down here. Like this is all just going to be real close up, crazy rock. This is going to be some landscape, plants, all the things you want to see that breaks the skyline, and then the distant landscape. But the amount of movement and structure, the wind, I guess, I'm creating the wind in the painting, aren't I? I mean, it's pretty wild. I'm, not really a fan, but it's wild when you hear it. That's too freaking blue. Well, I guess it needs a shadow. And blue is the shadow. Boomer League, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the ho ho ho. Welcome to the show ho ho. Oh, I guess it's over now, so I can stop. Don't ask. The interesting part about this cloud is that the light is coming from the other side. So I'm gonna have to incorporate that idea that it's totally opposite of how you paint a cloud, where usually the light is behind the photographer, and then when you see the picture of the cloud, you just see all the wow and the wow and the wow. This is going to be wow, but it's going to be the opposite wow, I suppose. Question? I need more white. I need more white. Okay, let's chill for a minute. Crazy. A crazy cartoon cloud in the sky. Now way up higher, more cloud. I don't know, I'm scared. Everyone's scared. Gotta take a break. We've done a lot. I might be pushing myself. I blocked it in. I haven't quite blocked it in though. We got to take a break. I need a coffee. Alone. Sure you can. Why is my refrigerator? Answers. I'm definitely going to go out front and look at the painting. I'm definitely hungry. What do we got here? Nice. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be crazy. See, I'm really just trying to capture his moment. So, what does that mean? I'm trying to put myself in place of a rock hunter, a guy out there in the wilderness in the early evenings, because this is the beginning of it, right? This is the moment you feel best. You're like, ooh, I'm in my spot, the sun is setting, I got my flashlight, and we can start to put in all the rock. I mean, right now the bottom looks terrible, but if I were to zoom in, that's a full-on landscape, yo. Can't tell if that's focused or not because I'm not wearing my glasses. But you can see the idea. Pretty silly. But yeah, right there, that's a perfect shot. Well, we're gonna have very colorful rock. It's very close. We'll have the distant landscape, which you'll see off in the distance. And then of course the sky will be bright. Yeah, it's a close-up of a cloud. It's kind of funny, huh? I mean, that looks cool. That's a cool looking painting right there. Just the use of blue and white and color. Man, it is windy, bro. Silva, Windy City. So I made a new cable yesterday for Ethernet. And then I looked at my router and it has 3 cables. I'm like, oh man. But we did it last night. It looked pretty good. The stream went off without a hitch, which is so strange that Warzone goes off without a hitch and Rust PvE has issues. I don't know what's happening. I didn't put in the new cord yesterday. I'm going to actually just replace all of them. Let's take a little break. Let's go outside and meet the general public. Hello, general public. How are you? Oh, shit, that's my sign. Gotta be careful not to talk. People think I'm talking to myself. Very dusty. The air quality is not good here tonight. Since this wind has kicked up, and maybe there's a fire. There is a fire near here. That's what this is. Funny, people are holding on to their hats. It's pretty dang windy. I'm gonna have to look into why. I mean, not why it's windy, but why the sky is so cruddy. It looks definitely like smoke though. Does it sound super windy? I bet. I even have a little fuzzy thing over the mic. Don't know if that's helping. So looking at the painting from outside the window, if I'm looking at the painting from outside, oh shit, that's cool. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. What I mean to say is, it looks so very cool. Roop. It's definitely got its own little color scheme going. I'm gonna have to work. I think this I don't want to make it, see that, then that'll be like that. I don't want to do that. So this is fine opposite, I guess, for now. Let's get a different brush size to make these smaller cloud structures. Yeah, that'll work. I suppose. Thank you all for joining me today on this new painting adventure. If you're new here, every Thursdays and Saturdays, I do this. Kind of trying to blow this canvas off the. Well, that's not cool. Leave my canvas alone. Ow, ow, ow. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I just backed up into a lot of steps. want it too much fisheye. I want just enough, yeah? Throwing in some depth, throwing in some, just that movement, the swish. We have to finger out this middle part so that it transitions well. Again, thousands and thousands of lines will follow whatever I'm doing here. So this is just the blocking of the painting. Whoa, that's all blue, dog. Let's go into this white with some, yeesh, it's crazy. I guess I'm gonna put blue there. That's stupid. Let's fix that. I think having these darker moments will make all of this happy, which I need this bigger brush. I just saw something huge I could do. Sacre bleu. Yeah, if I do this, then it not only shadows the back end of this cloud the way I need it, but it covers up this crazy transitional point, which may even need a little bit more. We'll see. Stop that right now. Go back to the smaller brush. Give it some push forward with the darker. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? So, this is a insane. This is gonna be wild. Okay. Mo silly, mo silly. Again, the light is behind the cloud, so I just got to keep that in mind at all time and put the edges, keep them bright, and everything else in between will should work. Pareidolia, dude. Lots of C's, forwards and backwards. Okay. Okay, now, there are a couple just travelers. We're just, they don't end up having to be travelers, that's okay. I just mean that the clouds flowing underneath gives you a sort of a depth. That's what you want. Mm-hmm. It's all pretty good, I suppose. Balance, you know? We're looking for the proper balance. I can keep putting clouds in and you know, you just have to take your time. If you are doing paintings, take your time. They don't have to be, I mean, okay, so 3 years might be a little bit of a too much. You know what I'm saying? 3 years might be a little too much, but we did get that orange, that peach one over there done with 6 months. So, and this is the reason why this painting I'm doing today is because of this painting right there. Now that painting's pretty darn cool, but the guy who was like, I want that painting, and I said, I'll sell you that painting, and then he says, can you put more lines on it? And I was like, no, it's done. So this painting is one of a couple that I am attempting to do that he may enjoy and want to purchase. But I just got to step back, take a look-see, as usual, as always, and just kind of vibe, man. Yeah, it looks good. Looks crazy. There has to be some clouds up on the top. Maybe. Maybe it's all, no, it's gotta be. I don't know. It's such an interesting way to see the cloud. So yeah, we're definitely, when the cloud hits your eye. Just looking. Something is up right here. I need to do a fix. I have to fix somehow. Talk about balance, and I always keep a conch shell close at hand. Let's lift this up, put this in that little holder. I always keep a conch shell. And what this allows me to do is think about this. Constantly thinking about this. And if we put this back down, if we think about this in regards to this, we just want to, we want to find out where it is. And it looks like it's about right there. So the blue, this piece coming up through here, is obviously this piece coming down here through here. And if we look on the inside, but we have to flip it around, it starts to fragment equally all the way around in a circle. So what I'm looking for here is this fragmentation. This is still, I'm wondering what to do with the top, but the fragmentation of the clouds, it just goes in and zzz, it's a conch shell. That's what I'm trying to do. Secret's out. Secret is out. And if you join me on Saturday, I will keep attempting to do this. I want to thank you all for being here today. It's a beautiful project that I'm working on. You know, I think I live in a beautiful town, Silver City, absolutely wonderful. I have my wonderful patronage. I want to thank everyone on my patrons, T.C. Hollingsworth, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, and Sandra Scala. I really appreciate you guys for helping make all of this happen. Now, if you're not subscribed yet, feel free to do that. Bang! We got 111 subscribers on this channel. Whatever. I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.